Hey, welcome back in YouTube. This is Brandon with Taylorsfiresmoke Cooking. Today I'm going to be showing you how to grill some delicious pork steaks on the gas grill. Now I know there are a lot of people who sit there and say, I would never own a gas grill. Gas is cheating or whatever the case may be. Well, I'm not one of those people. I have tons of smokers. I have a big offset reverse flow smoker that I do most of my business with. Other types of smokers, but I do have a gas grill in my arsenal. And I'll show you that you can make some good food off of this as well. So you guys stay tuned. We'll be right back. See you in a minute. So here are our pork steaks. I have 5 half-inch thick pork steaks here. Nice looking steaks here. I've already washed them up. I'm going to be seasoning them with some fajita seasoning by Fiesta brand. This is some really good stuff. It has a really nice flavor. It's not overpowering. Has a little bit of salt adobo in it, pepper. It's really, really good, so I highly recommend it. So we're going to go with a nice liberal coat of that Fiesta seasoning. Then we're going to be going with some black pepper and just a little smoked paprika. You don't have to use the paprika, but I like to use that when I use the gas grill just because it helps give the meat a nice looking color, in my opinion. That's one of the things with gas, in my opinion. When you do use it, you may not get the best color sometimes like you would if you're using wood or charcoal. So I like to add a small thin layer of smoked paprika as well when I'm doing something like pork steaks on a gas grill. So we're going to season them up again liberally. We're going to let these seasonings sit for a few minutes before we turn them over and season up the other side. And I'll be using one of these smoking pads in my gas grill. That's going to help give us a nice flavor as well. So I've got my gas grill already on. I've have the first 3 burners set on low and then the very last one set on high. That's going to help spark up this smoking pad to help get some smoke flavor into that meat. Alright guys, so I've had the grill going for about 5 minutes, getting it all up to temperature. I do have the first 3 burners, like I said, on low, and then the very last one I have on high in order to get my smoking pod up to temperature and getting it going. So we're just laying them down here, gonna get them going. Now with gas, I like to flip them over a few times while I'm cooking to make sure that we don't have any hot spots or flare-ups. My particular gas grill gets real hot, so keeping it on low is good for me. You may have to raise your temp up just a hair depending on how your grill does and how your steaks are cooking. All right, so we've had them going now for about 5-6 minutes. We're going to go ahead and give our first flip, and you can see how it's got some really nice color on them already. They're smelling great, cooking really well, so everything is going perfectly so far. Nice even cooking going on. So again, you know, there's a lot of people that say they don't have gas. I was one of those people at once as well, but having a gas grill is super convenient. You just crack that gas and turn the thing on. No, it's not going to give you the same flavor as charcoal or same flavor as smoke or wood, but you can still get some good flavor out of a gas grill depending on how you season your meat, and using little tricks like smoking pads or wood chip packets, foil packets of wood chips in order to get a little bit of a smoke flavor in there. So we're going to continue to let them go, and I'll see you guys back again when it's time to flip them over again. Here's a bird's eye view of those steaks and how they're looking. They're looking amazing. You can see how that smoking pad is smoking its butt off, imparting some of that good smoke flavor into this meat. All right guys, so we're going to go ahead on and give a nice little glaze on the steaks. I've had them cooking now for about 20 minutes or so, flipping them every 5 to 6 minutes. I'm using this Culinary Kitchen sweet and tangy bourbon sauce. This is some really, really good sauce. It has a nice flavor to it. It's sweet, a little bit of a tang, and you can definitely have like a bourbon flavor to it. It's a nice thin sauce as well. That's why I like it that way. When I paint it onto the meat, it's not real thick and pecky. It's just a nice, basically like a glaze over the steaks. And once you let it set up and cook for a little while, it's going to make a good flavor and have a nice appearance on your steaks, as you'll see when we get done with them. So that's one of the store-bought sauces that I do recommend. If you can't find it, just use your favorite sauce. All right guys, so we've allowed our sauce to sit up for about 3 minutes, and we're going to go ahead and flip these bad boys over and just repeat the process. Give them a nice thin layer, paint it on there, and close the lid down and let that sauce set up on the other side. All right, now our steaks are done. Ooh, just look at those pork steaks. Nice and tender, fat rendered. Look at that color on them things. You'd never know these came off a gas grill. Flavors there, colors there, tenderness is there. That's what grilling is all about. I'm gonna get them off, take them in the house, let them sit up for a little bit. When we make up a plate, I'll let you guys see how tender it is and give it a taste. See you guys back in a bit. All right, guys, so we're all done. Here's my plate here. We have a little bit of green beans, some macaroni, box macaroni. That's the only kind I like. And I have our pork steak. Now, we cooked these on our gas grill. Took a total cook time of about 30 minutes, about 20 minutes or so, a little over 20 minutes, flipping them back and forth every 5 to 6. Then we glaze them up, let the glaze set on each side for about 4 to 5. So for a total cook time of about 5 minutes. Again, don't let anybody try to dissuade you or punk you from using your gas. Now, I'm not going to sit there and say I use gas above everything else, because that's the absolute lie. But there is a time and a place for a gas grill when it comes to convenience, ease, and quickness. Throw your gas. Burgers, brats, hot dogs, and steaks, quick and easy. You can do pork steaks like we just did here, and they will be delicious. We did use a smoke pad on there in order to get a little bit of a smoke flavor into that thing, and it will come out nice and tender. We glazed it up with a little Culinary Kitchen sweet and tangy bourbon sauce. Let's go ahead and get a quick bite, and I'll let you see how it tastes. All right. And bad boy cuts like butter. Nice thin glaze. This thing is amazing. It is so good. And again, if you didn't know we did this on the gas, you would never know, because we did use that smoke pack, and you could taste the smoke flavor, and we had the smoked paprika layer in our seasoning as well. Good. You know, not everybody's allowed to have charcoal grill if you live in a condo, an apartment. A lot of those places don't allow you to have charcoal. So you are only resigned to having a small gas or hibachi or whatever the case. So you can make good food like we just did today. Hope you guys liked. Please like, comment, subscribe, share the video if you can. Till the next time, God bless. We'll see you around. Mm, mm, mm.